Hi, I'm Julie Strickland, and I'm here to talk to you today about the 10 steps to achieving a patent award. I come from the point of view of working in a large company. I've worked in several large companies over my decades of career. However, many of these steps apply to the individual inventor, and I will let you know which. First step is ideation. You have to come up with a problem to solve, come up with a solution, and then research it. Sometimes research will show you that someone else has a better way. Sometimes it shows you that someone else has thought of your way before you. And please don't get discouraged. That means you had a good idea. Someone else just thought of it first. So it's time to move on to the next problem and innovate on something else. However, if your research helps you and actually strengthens your idea, congratulations. You did a good job with your research skills. The next step is to talk to subject matter experts. SMEs can also ask good questions to help you strengthen your idea. And you should ask them, 1, is this idea feasible? And 2, has anyone else done it before? I had subject matter experts tell me that my idea was crazy and probably wouldn't work or would be very difficult. But you know what? So was the cell phone before it was invented. So don't let comments like that slow you down. The next step is to get together a team of innovators. And I strongly encourage you to put together a diverse team that can kick around the idea, ask questions, and make it better. Now, there have been times when an innovation team has not been able to improve upon one of my ideas, but that was 1 out of 1,000 times that I got together with a team. So 999 times out of 1,000, a diverse team has given me input from people coming from various backgrounds to improve an idea. So I strongly encourage you to do that. So that's just step 1, ideation. Step 2 is to prepare an innovation disclosure. Now, every company has their own set of questions for an innovation disclosure, but it's basically a document that explains what the problem is, what other solutions are in the market, and how your solution is unique. You might also speak to some details of the innovation. I strongly encourage you to include a business case, who your customers are, what the market is. While it may not be strictly required, even if you are an individual contributor, this document will help you. It may help you understand that you could be a millionaire off this idea, or it could show you that there's not really a market for it and you're not going to get rich. Either way, doing the work is going to inform you, and that innovation disclosure is going to help you in some way. Next step is you submit it to the Patent Review Committee, and step 3, they will have the business unit review. For example, if you're in low Earth orbit, or rather, if the idea pertains to low Earth orbit, then the LEO business unit will review it. And they'll tell the Patent Review Committee whether or not they're interested in the idea and whether or not they see a market for that idea. Then the PRC will review the idea and vote. They take into consideration the business unit's recommendations as well as what they see as the market justification and the value to the company. Remember, the PRC has a limited budget, so they can't file applications on everything. So if they choose not to file a patent application on your innovation, doesn't mean that it's a bad idea. It just means that it's not the most important idea to the PRC that day. Step 5 is to meet with a patent attorney. Assuming that the PRC votes to file a patent application on your idea, then the PRC will hire an attorney on your behalf, and that attorney's office will reach out to you and schedule a time with the team to go over the idea. Now, your job as innovators is to have some very clear slides or graphics showing what the idea is, how it might be made, some details of how it might be used, and then to explain that to the patent attorney as succinctly as possible. And that'll get easier with practice, of course. Step 6, the patent attorney sends you an application, draft patent application, and the team reviews it and redlines it. Now, you can each redline it individually, but then please come together as a team and discuss your edits. There's a lot of goodness in that. It's a design review for your patent application, and discussions that come out of design reviews strengthen the idea, help everyone agree on the path forward. For example, during one redline review of a patent application, we decided that one of the parts that we were putting into the assembly was optional. And so we removed it from the patent application altogether. Why? Because we didn't want someone else to be able to come in, make the assembly without that optional piece, and defeat our patent. So these are things that the patent attorney can really help you with. So good discussions with them and pay attention to everything that they say. Once the patent attorney has incorporated all the red lines, provided it to the team has signed off on that, then the patent attorney will file that patent with the US Patent and Trademark Office. So that's step 7, file. Step 8 is wait. Now this is where my patience is usually tested because it may be years before the USPTO comes back with either comments or an award. They could come back with, they need clarification on something, they could come back with a similar patent, and you get to describe how your patent is different. There's a number of different things that can be said. Again, don't get discouraged. Just, follow your patent attorney's lead and answer those concerns, move on. That's step 9, USPTO response. Again, could be years. And then step 10 is patent award. Congratulations. You have a fully awarded patent. What does that mean? You have a piece of paper that legally says the idea came from you. Now that's just one step along the journey to making an innovation into reality. But it's an important one. So again, congratulations. I am available for speeches, workshops, and coaching one-on-one if you like. Please contact me at julesrulesstrawberry@gmail.com, or you can visit my website, strawberryinnovation.org, for more information. Thank you for joining me, and happy innovating.